The SDS Titan. This is the semi-automatic. We're going to run 2 3/4 low brass birdshot through it. I think it's 7.5 or 8. It's a target load, and we're just going to see if it cycles the gun, and we're going to run a bunch of shells through just to see how she works, light ones. Then we're going to move on up to some other ammo. I'm just firing it into the side of a hill, okay? So there's no targets, nothing like that. This is just kind of a break-in function testing type of ordeal here. Okay, so this holds 4 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. Yeah. Not enough pop to it. Yeah. Just can't cycle these. Alright, so this thing isn't cycling a light trap load, which in a way is a good sign and a bad sign. That means that the system can handle something with a bit more pressure to it. So I'm going to go and get some high brass shells, a little bit more power to them, and see if I can cycle those through and put up the low brass shells. I have these Remington high brass express loads. These are more of a hunting round. Again, still 2 3/4. Generally, they have a little bit more power than your trap and field loads. And like I said before, we're just going to try to get some function testing, a little break-in. Yeah, you know you're That's pretty stout. I mean, these are not 3-inch magnums, okay? You can get 2 3/4 shells that, you know. And this thing's high. I don't know how that guy does a 500 round burn down. Alright, so I handled the 10 rounds there, kind of a break-in. This thing's not going to handle light loads. So now we'll move on and test some buck and some slugs in it. And this time we'll shoot for accuracy with that there. Alright. I just got done testing the pump shotgun. We have our SDS Titan semi-auto, and it's getting hot, and shooting these shotguns out in the sun is tough. So I'm out here And what we're going to do is I'm going to run a similar test with this. Now, I fired some rounds into the hillside just or cycle it. Doesn't work well with the low brass. It worked well with the high brass hunting cartridges. What we're going to run is Remington 1-ounce deer slugs, 5 rounds, Winchester Western double-aught buckshot rounds, the civilian one, the buck and ball, some foreign loads, and then I'm going to run 3 3-inch Magnum buckshot rounds for the last one in there. And then we're going to call it a day. I will test this further and do some more work with it, but today I just want to kind of knock it out. So, slug time. So far, cycling the hunting loads, this gun worked fine. No problems, no issues. And we're going to do the shooting, I'd say 10, 12 yards, 12 yards. Shooting low. Alright, that worked. This is the Winchester double-aught buck. Okay, Winchester double-aught buck. Buck and ball load. Okay, that one did it. Now we're going to get our Brand X buckshot. Whatever it is. One of these ones I never heard of before. Going to be Brand X and some U.S. military, so. So far, so good. Now, the big question. 3-inch Magnum, double-aught buckshot. These are 15 rounders. We're going to see how this thing holds up. 3-inch mags. Yeah, you know you're shooting it, but so far so good. And it locks up. It didn't throw off the gas piston. Alright, we'll go down and look at the targets. Like I said, today is a quick deal with this. I gotta get out in the morning where I got more time and it's cooler and I ain't all beat up. But so far, this thing's a winner. Slugs. They were kind of going low. Some of them are the wads too. The wad is punching through the paper target and board. So that wasn't too bad. Winchester civilian double-aught buckshot. 2 of the wads went through. Not a bad grouping. The U.S. military stuff did a lot better. Okay. Buck and ball. Devastation time. Okay. Them balls ripped right through there. All of them are going pretty much in the same spot, that gigantic hole. That is a deadly self-defense round. Okay, now I kind of made a mistake and mixed some U.S. military in with that El Cheapo. So that's probably why this grouped real good. That Winchester made U.S. military issue stuff is kind of hard to beat. It's pretty good generally all the way around for double-aught buck. Now the Magnum. Double-aught buck. I think that's a wad right there. But that's pretty damn good, pretty powerful. It's just a question, can the gun withstand numerous rounds? Next time we go out, I'm going to run a bit more to 3-inch mag with it. That one don't work with the light loads, which means that its gas piston's set up for a little bit more heavier duty work. Okay, we'll do a preliminary review and we will get out to the range again with this gun when we have more time and we ain't gonna drop dead of a heat stroke. Alright guys, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.